Top 3 projects under 1 Ethereum. Are we buying or are we passing?
We're going to go deep into the hottest 3 projects right now under just 1 ETH and give you our 2 cents on what we like and don't like about them. You do not want to miss this show. And remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. And welcome to Goats and the Metaverse. It's been a crazy week. Let's jump straight into it. Stanley, the Goat Vault is down big.
Down.
$72,000, down 12%. What is happening, Stanley?
Ethereum is down, my friend. Ethereum is at $3,069. But for those of you that don't know what floor prices are, Ethereum is down. What does that mean about NFTs? Are NFTs up? NFTs are some are down, some are up. Bored API Club is 113 Ethereum. Cool Cats are down. V-Friends are down. CryptoPunks are down. Doodles are up. Azuki is up, but at one point it was at around $30 Ethereum. Wow, dollars and Ethereum are the same now. So Azuki's down. World Woman's down. Clonex at 18. Mutants almost 27 Ethereum. Invisible Friends hanging strong at 6. Gutter Cat Gang at 7, and Cyberkongs are down. What do you think? When are we going to get to weigh-in 4,000? Weigh-in 4,000.
Well, it certainly was a tumultuous week. We saw ETH climb to about the $3,400, $3,500 mark. Everyone screaming ETH 4,000. We saw Azuki jump to the 30, I think even 32 ETH price point, and then rapidly climb back down. So lots of enthusiasm and hype around Azuki, and now some price correction, people taking profits, and potentially the same thing happening with Ethereum. Ethereum has their big merge coming up. That's the transition to a proof-of-stake network. A lot of speculation about how well that will go and what it means for the network once it happens, which is part of the reason we're seeing this type of price movement going up and down in the Ethereum community. All of that translates to our Goat Vault being down $72,538. Still a big giveaway. And a reminder, all you need to do to win the contents of that vault is smash the subscribe button. And we are well on our way to that 5,000 subscriber mark to give away the contents of that vault. Without further ado, let's go into the top 3 projects under 1 ETH and whether we are buying, selling, flipping, avoiding. What are we doing? What's the first one, Stanley?
Moar, I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, by Joan Cornella, 0.98 floor, 5,000.
Just under 1 ETH.
Just one under 1 ETH. 5,555 creatures. Joanne is a famous artist out of Barcelona, Spain. I don't like the art at all. I'm going to go on record right off the bat. Give you my
It's on record, ladies and gentlemen. Stanley has put it on record. He does not like the art. Let's carry on.
not a fan. It is out of one club, which has 256,000 Discord members. That is a lot of members. Also 65,000 followers. He did a Dutch auction that sold out at half an Ethereum. So if you did buy this thing at half an Ethereum, you are almost doubling your money. There was an auction for one of the Moars that sold for 46 Ethereum. I'm going to go on record and say, are these like the one-of-ones? I mean, they have to be getting pumped by somebody, right? I feel like I've seen this playbook before.
Yeah, we have seen this playbook before, but Joan Cornella is a well-known illustrator and artist, and could say that the floor price alone is justified just because of his fame and reach, and that one-of-one is something quite legendary. But like Stanley said, the art is always in the eyes of the beholder, and not for everyone's taste. I, for one, think they're pretty distinctive. Not sure I'm a big fan of them, but very much able to stand out on their own. I like this idea of 5,555 people living in a mansion. The NFTs give you some utility. If you are a holder of them, you will be getting some mini game coming in May, some community rewards, and anyone who holds the NFT gets exclusive purchasing rights to Joan Cornella's physical and digital artworks, including toys, sculptures, paintings, and NFTs. And we're seeing more of that. The ability to, by holding an NFT, gives you access to a community, which then gives you some additional rights. You need to be a Joan Cornella fan of his artwork in order for that to be valuable to you. But obviously, there are quite a few of those with a Discord group of over 260,000 people in it. Means there's quite a lot of fans for this Spanish cartoonist and illustrator, and has over 8 million followers on social media. If we think about Proof, which we spoke about on one of our previous shows, Kevin Rose has 1.6 million followers on Twitter, and the Proof floor is now sitting at over 80 ETH. Could this be the same kind of play? Stanley's saying no. Well, let's hear what you think.
Kevin Rose is a builder. No offense to Joanne. Like, we've seen this with Little Heroes, right? Edgar, huge artist, huge hype. The floor is half of what it was in the beginning. The builders need to come in and build, right? If you pair up the right builders with the right artists, I'm willing to listen. I'm not willing to, I'm skeptical on a famous artist, right? Because all the famous artists are trying to get into the NFT space. They do partnerships with teams, and 98% of those teams are going to fail, even if the artist is successful. So for me, it is a pass.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Stanley is passing on Joan Cornella and his community. I would probably speculate on this one. I don't know the artist. I'd actually never heard of him before, so I'd probably do a little bit more research on that, join the Discord, get a bit of a sense. But I'm inclined to lean in on this and see where this could potentially go. I think there's something here that could be interesting, and I'd be at least doing a little bit more research, but leaning in on probably scooping up a few of the ones that at least resonates with me. Let's go on to our next project. What is our other mint under 1 ETH that potentially could be interesting? Shinsekai Portal. Shinsekai Portal. Shinsekai Portal. Shinsekai Portal. That's about as fast as I can say.
That's impressive.
So Shinsekai aims to build the greatest NFT manga community and push this industry towards its final stage of evolution, according to the Shinsekai folks. To achieve that, they are publishing a manga book and creating not a metaverse, a mangaverse, start of a clothing brand, and then develop other related products revolving around Shinsekai Corporation. They'll also be providing a way for their members to use their favorite characters as avatars in virtual reality. And joining Shinsekai means being part of Web3's largest manga and anime family. That's what they say. Whether they can live up to that claim of the largest manga and anime family, well, that is still to be believed. 163,000 followers on Twitter. Art looks very, very similar to CloneX. Yeah, almost identical to CloneX, which already gives it a downvote for me. If you can't be original in your art, I'm already starting to think that, well, this is a copycat project and lacks the creativity of what they are trying to do. They may have it in ambition, but doesn't really resonate with me if that's the route that they've gone. Of all the possible art direction that you can go, copying another project that is prominent in the space is a clear no-no for me. Not to say that they can't be popular, but I would be passing just on that alone.
Yeah, one thing that I actually like their roadmap from the perspective of how it was presented as a comic book. I thought that was pretty creative. It also says that the CEO and founder is a marketer, so it's very obvious that there's some good marketing tactics out there. I would have to do a deeper dive, but I agree. I mean, if you're minting this at 0.15 and you're flipping it at 0.48, that's a nice flip. There are 5,400 owners. I think that is a positive sign that,
That's true.
an average of 2 per wallet. I would do a little bit of a deeper dive, but I agree with Yossi here. The CloneX art is a no, but at the same time, we have seen it with other projects where there's very similarities in styles and they do work. Obviously, this is not going to be the next Bored API Club, but there might be an opportunity to make a few dollars here. Hashtag not financial advice. So I'm going to take the stance of doing a little bit more deeper research on this project and looking into it and seeing if there's something there. Not as long-term hold, but maybe some opportunities to make some money. And our last but not least project, Los Muertos World. I've been waiting to say that for the last 11 minutes. Is another 10K PFP project, 5,300 owners. Mint price was only 0.04 in the whitelist, 0.05 on public sale. Floor price right now is 0.54. That, my friend, is 10x.
10x in just 7 days, minted on April 5th. So it's definitely had some good enthusiasm behind it. Holding a muerto is what they call them, gives you access to Los Muertos World, a world created to provide creativity, exploration, friendship, and personal growth. What that means is anyone's guess, but trying to build a community around the art. I think the art is pretty cool. So probably the most distinctive art out of the 3 projects that we have covered today. Very vague on details of what are you actually getting and what does a community mean. So you're pretty much buying this for the art if you like it, and the community that is being built around this. For me, I like the art. Probably buy 1 or 2. Enough people there, enough to see there to just come in for the ride.
Well, one thing, 100% of royalties will be distributed back to the community fund. Not sure how that community fund gets distributed, but I think that's an interesting point, and I'm going to assume that could be a reason why this thing is moving a little bit as well. That's a plus sign for me. Based on the website, the team is not doxed. That's a no-no for me, but we would have to go deeper into the Discord and see if the team has doxed themselves somewhere else. I'm leaning as a go here. I mean, I think there's something there. Let's do a little bit more research, probably pick up a few. I like the 10x return in a few days, and I like the ownership. I like the 100% community fund. I mean, based on the information that we have and based on these 3 projects, I would probably pick this one over the other 2. Hashtag not financial advice. Do your own research. That's what I got.
Well, there we go. To summarize on today's show, the 3 projects that we have reviewed and our buy, sell, dump, or double up status. We have Moar by Joan Cornella. I'm a buyer. Stan's not. On that, we have Shinsekai Portal. I'm not a buyer. Stan is on the maybe. And we have Los Muertos World, where we're both looking like we are buyers of that project. So do your own research. We hope you enjoyed this show. And remember, this is not financial advice. We are here to help you navigate the world of NFTs and have fun in the process. And we will catch you again mañana.
Mañana.